What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode number 9 of Level Up. I'm your host, Zach Sharps, as always, here to provide you guys Scarlet Legacy, which was produced by InterServ and has 4 classes: Warrior, Monk, Mystic, and Assassin. This game is currently in closed beta. I welcome all my MMOsite.com members watching this right now. And this is a first impressions video, so don't expect too much of a review, but I will give you my thoughts on my first experiences in the game. Starting with, I got lost. Now, this game doesn't really have a great sense of commitment on showing you the way. Once you get around level 8, you'll be dumped basically inside of a city, and you're like, oh my god, I lost my mommy, and you can't really find your way around. Well, fortunately, I found my way. The first exit of the city led to level 22s, and this exit led to some quests. So I'm assuming that this was the correct way. Alright, so I have to destroy some tables, which is kind of interesting. I guess someone got mad up in here. As you see, the effects are really cool. I really thoroughly love the effects in this game as far as the attacks go. They do get a little repetitive because you don't really have much attacks. But they are very, very awesome. Now, what I like about Scarlet Legacy, and this is sort of a weird thing to say, is it reminds me of Silk Road cross Perfect World. It has the functionality of Perfect World, but has the art style and questing that Silk Road has, but a little bit improved. As you see, I'm not killing mobs, I'm killing some furniture here. So... God, I'm so bad. Alright, but anyways, so you're gonna notice a little difference other than just, you know, kill this, kill that, kill this, kill that. There's a little mix and variation. There's sort of like, it's sort of like WoW. It sort of mixes in different elements of PvE and within one another, like escort quests, just random quests here and there that make you interact with the environment a little bit more than you usually would. And I think this game does that pretty well. Alright, so now I'm done auto-attacking stuff on accident. Which this game sort of is weird that it does that. Like, if you just keep pressing 1, you'll literally go from one mob to another and just keep attacking stuff. It is quite odd. So, that's one of the cons, I guess, so far. Because it's interesting. It really... Wait, what am I supposed to do for this guy? What? Don't look at me like that. I'm a third generation beggar. Oh, alright. So he just wants to beg for stuff. Alright. Let's report to Auntie. Anyways, yeah, you just attack random stuff. It's kind of weird. I'm not really used to Asian MMOs anymore because I have been babied with Gods and Heroes, Rift, World of Warcraft, all that. Even Ion is not as hardcore as it used to be. But this game has a really good story behind it as well. I haven't read too much of it, but what I have read is pretty cool. Let me bring up a little thing. Each time you get through with certain quest sequences, you do get a magic mirror message. You read it, and it has this Chinese lady. I believe it's Chinese. Hopefully I'm not wrong about that. That's just sort of speaking her language, and you basically read it down here. And she basically tells you about different things that are happening. And I haven't read all these, but some of them are pretty cool. And I like the fact that they added them here because it adds a little bit more sense of depth within the game. Alright, so we've convinced 2 people to leave. Now we need to convince Corbin to leave. Corbin. First we need to take back the beggar's bag and get that. And kill some of these bandits as well. So we're going to go ahead and do some grinding here and do some quests here to clear out this sort of village that's getting overran. I did a new attack there. Kill this girl right here. The combat is really cool, like I said. I think this is probably one of the more interesting style combat I've seen in quite some time. And I really can't wait till this game to launch, because once it launches, I'm going to review it. And that's just basically how I do stuff. So all of you guys looking for my Rusty Hearts review and this game review, I'm not going to review it until after closed beta. Once it gets in the open beta, I will review it. But I have my own morals as far as reviewing stuff. I don't think you should review it till it's actually released. As far as closed beta review, though, I will be reviewing this game tomorrow as a closed beta review, not the fully released beta. Well, release clients review. The differences between those is what I say is less sincere than an average review. So I'm not going to be as harsh on a game that's in closed beta than I would be on a game that's released. So you'll get to see the nice reviewing side of me, but I will point out some of the flaws within the game I hope they fix. This ensures that if any of the developers watch it, they can maybe take some notes. But I will not be bashing a game that is not even released yet, you know. So alright, so we're gonna go ahead and finish this up right here. As you see, the questing is pretty interesting. Which I'm not too surprised about, because the thing about Asian games, especially coming out now, is they have this sort of cookie cutterness to them, and they sort of try and dilute you from that, and basically say, hey, we're not this way on the outside. Maybe on the inside, but on the outside. And they do a very good job on covering up what they are on the inside, and how sort of generic they are on the inside. Because honestly, I really love Asian style games like this, but honestly, after a while they do get boring and tedious. But this game so far hasn't. I've been playing this for probably about a good hour and a half now. You know, probably about an hour before I start recording. Then I started attempting recording an hour and a half ago, and it hasn't gotten too old. I mean, it's gotten a little tedious, you know, trying to find my way, because I did get a little lost there for a little while. But after that, it's moved back out, and I'm out here doing some quests and having some fun, which is really hard for me lately with MMOs. And I think that's a really good thing that this game accomplishes, bringing back my nostalgia to the franchises, because MMORPGs for me are a little bland, and I've been looking for that sort of Silk Roady type game, you know, sort of mixed with Ion and mixed with, and hopefully Terra will be all this combined. But you know, I won't figure out if I'll like Terra and have the longevity to play it until it releases, and it's not releasing for another year, so kind of sucks. But we're not going to get into Terra. It's kind of funny how they auto walked me right to that door. Blaze the Jin's camp and obtain the tent residue. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and destroy this guardian right here and kick his ass with my Gale sword and just destroy him, and he is dead. And I don't want to attack that guy. I'm a little annoyed with the auto attack sort of thing that they have going on, but unfortunately you can't please everybody. I will be going on to probably review Tales of Fantasy eventually, because Tales of Fantasy is another one of those Asian-style MMORPGs that sort of struck nostalgia in me. And I haven't played it since it was an alpha, but when it was an alpha, it was a very good-looking game. It had a very good art style, similar to this game's art style, a little bit more in detail, though. And I can't really conclude how this game is until I play it past the closed beta. So I can't really review it, but this game really does remind me a lot of Tales of Fantasy and Silk Road Online all together, and it just sort of makes me think of those two games because it just looks like them. As far as armor and stuff goes, there is some sick armor in this game. Look at that armor right there. That's pretty freaking awesome. The armor in this game is beautiful. It's freaking amazing looking. And honestly, I look pretty cool. I mean, I'm only like level 9. I look pretty cool other than that little, you know, sort of belly button type, you know, weird top going on there. But I look pretty cool. This environment right here is basically showing off the low-endness of this engine. And what I mean by that is there's not a lot of detail going on here. A lot of blurred textures and stuff like that. But once you get into like trees and stuff, the trees are so nice looking in this game. I can't say that enough. They're so nice looking in this game. Like the starting zone, you'll be like, whoa, those trees are amazing. And you may not think that, you know, until you turn your graphics on max and then you look up at the trees and you're like, whoa, that's awesome. Just standing around though, it doesn't look that awesome. It's kind of weird, but it's how it is. So like I said, a little bit more interaction going on here with the environment, which sort of smooths out the questing experience a little bit more, which is always a good thing. Now, what should he take from this video? What information? You should take that this game is solid. When it releases, it will be solid. It may be a great weekend warrior. You may want to play it for maybe a week or a month, something like that. But until it releases, I cannot see how much of a item mall whore it is. I cannot see really if they improve any of the translations or basically any gameplay issues. Like, it's capped at 30 frames a second for some reason. Now you're probably saying, oh, that's just your fraps. No, my fraps does not cap itself at 30 frames a second unless I'm recording. And I don't know if it's just my computer doing this or not, which is why I want you guys to leave comments and stuff. But it does cap itself at 30, which is kind of weird, and it allows for drops. Like, it just dropped 27. I didn't see it very much on my screen, but some people could. So I'm going to go ahead and sum this up. Take from this video that this game's solid, and when it releases, you won't be too disappointed or too excited. You'll just sort of be like, oh, sweet, another MMO I can play for a month and put down whenever I feel like it. Not really an attachable MMO, although it is a great MMO, and I think that it may become an even better one if they decide to improve it even more over time. But anyways, I'm your host, Zach Sharps. As always, make sure to follow me on Facebook, facebook.com/LugoEntertainment, twitter.com/ZachSharps, and my MMO site blog, basically http://MMOsite.com/ a whole bunch of random characters that I'll put in the link below. So go ahead and check out the description, which will have all the links to my Facebook, MMO site blog, and more. If you're an MMO site blog users, click my name and click the follow button. Also, leave a comment below, either on the MMO site blog post or on the video itself, stating, will you be playing Scarlet Legacy, and what do you like about this game so far? The closed beta does end on the 10th, so if you can find a key, get on that crap fast and download it and have a fun time, because this game is pretty fun. Anyways, I'm your host, Zach Sharps. Have a wonderful day. Catch you guys next time. Comment, rate, subscribe. If you enjoyed this video, please post a comment, give us your thoughts on our current video. Like this video because it helps us grow and as a community grow. And subscribe for more Lugo entertainment. Also, if you want consistent updates regarding the channel, please follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/LugoEntertainment, follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/ZachSharps, and also join our Steam group. I'm your host, Zach Sharps. Make sure to subscribe for an honest insight for everything gaming. Thanks, and have a wonderful day.